Good morning, welcome back. So we had a birthday party yesterday and I've got a whole bucket of that, you know, kids didn't finish this or that food, so I'm going to bring that down to the chickens this morning. We're finally expecting some warmer temps. It's been just frigid here, cold, below zero type weather, zero weather, and I think we're going to be like in the 40s, as high as 30s, 40s next couple days. So I'm excited to finally see some of the snow melting, and it looks like we might be getting snow tonight, so that's all right. Fresh snow is better than this old stuff. I just realized I didn't tell you where Matt is. So he's actually taking care of some friends' animals this morning. So him and Eli headed off and went to do that. So that's why I'm taking care of ours. You can tell the kids are out here playing yesterday. They'll have some sleds to clean up later. Oh, here they come. You heard me. Good morning. Good morning. See if I can get them some. I know. I'll see if I can get you some gourds. Oh, I'm so loving this warmer weather. Alright, we're gonna bring them out here. Oh, that one looks good. So it's kind of strange how different these pigs are, excuse me, than our last feeder pigs. Because they really like went to the bathroom in one area, and I don't know if you can tell. These guys, that used to be the area we would throw them food and stuff, and I noticed it's just like they go to the bathroom wherever. So I don't know, I don't love that, but it is what it is. You gotta let me in. You gotta let me in. You gotta let me in. Oh, right on your head. Why? Why are your bowls so close together? Oh. Try so hard not to get it on your head. Here you go. Enjoy, Tiny. Try so hard not to get it on their heads. I don't want them nipping at each other. I came out the other day to feed them. Definitely didn't record that day. And I slipped on the ice in there and fell hard. And feed went everywhere. I left all the feed on the ground, which thankfully they went after the feed and weren't like on me. But I fell and it just hurt. And then I was in pig poop. I was like, thank goodness it was frozen, so it wasn't such a big deal, but it was just gross. I was like, oh, and then I had to go get them more feed. Oh, you can smell it's getting warmer. All winter. Haven't really been smelling those pigs much, but I got a whiff just now. Appropriate footwear on at least. What are you doing? You coming out? If light allows, I'll take you in here with me. So, chickens are doing good this winter, especially for how cold it's been. Their water has been frozen the last couple weeks, so it's thawed today, yay! Like, with the smells come the good. So, that's good. And kind of gotten in the habit of getting eggs more often when it's cold because we don't want frozen eggs. But I'm not seeing anything in here. Oh, here's a couple. Couple eggs. Wear those big gloves. That's hard to shake off all the gunk. So, yeah. Matt said he filled their feed, so we're good there. But they seem to be doing really well considering. I know we definitely know lots of people who let their chickens out a little more during the winter than we do, but ours really won't go out, and because we've got the pig pen this year out there, we really haven't had it open too much for them. So I think they will just really love, you know, the next couple months as they can get outside more and forage, and that's just always nice. Been trusting the kids with chores a little more. That's always interesting, but they've been doing a pretty good job overall. Occasional doors unlocked and things, but not too bad. So Matt ran out to do those chores and he started breakfast, and it smells so amazing in here. I just want to eat it. We had some leftover pork chops from last week, and it looks like he's got onions and peppers in there. It smells so good. I'm guessing he's making scrambled eggs or omelets or something. What you making?
Bunch of randomness. It's the best. Chunks of pork chop, and then I put some veggies in there. Peppers and onions.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot to pick up the camera the rest of the day. So you saw us eating breakfast. Now it's time for supper. So we actually just made some quick leftovers. We had leftovers from last week, which hardly ever happens, that need to get eaten. So it turned into just a one-pan meal. Got some leftover veggies and dip. We have that with it. Leftover cupcakes from a birthday party and lemonade. All right, so we got supper cleaned up, finished eating, and kids are getting ready for bed, and then we're gonna do some reading. But before that, I've got a kitchen to clean up, and I started some broth. Matt had some pork chops, so he saved the bones for me, and I threw peppercorns and water in there so far and turned it on. But I'm hoping to make a certain soup tomorrow that calls for broth, and I think I'm gonna use the pork broth, so it'll be for supper tomorrow, so maybe not cooked as long as I'd like, but it'll be long. It should be bedtime, but I haven't gotten that bread going yet, and I really want to get that going for tomorrow. Everybody's been craving sandwiches, so changing to my jammy pants and ready to make some bread. Now, if you want this recipe, I will link a video either up above here or in the description, or both, of how to make it. I'm just gonna make it real quick. But basically it is just a nice soft sourdough bread that we use for sandwich slices. We try to keep it really simple. I think all those big pretty breads are fun and everything, and I like having them with soup, but they're not always the most practical for family. Trying to substitute a lot of things these days as far as butter for lard, because we have just such an abundance of lard, so I'm trying to use more of that. and butter is something I buy from the store, so therefore I just don't have as much of it naturally. So I have never tried this with lard. We'll find out how it goes. And I probably could melt it. I usually do melt my butter, but I do have warm water, so maybe I'll give it a little heads up on mixing. Cleaning out a jar. Alright, so I was going to mix up the lard, but I ran out to the freezer to get a new jar and put it in the fridge. I don't know if you can see this, but it's melting so fast. That's all that's left of it. So never mind. Mine could be just fine. Flour open. I just love using a scale for this. I think it's so much easier than measuring it. I can wipe off my scale. It's, I don't dirty as much, I guess. And then just my dough up. And I don't time this, but I usually let it mix about 10 minutes. Thanks for watching. Glad you got to see us again. Bye.